then it's almost always better to just stay on whatever you have GPU wise. Do you know what your CPU and your GPU are?
Mm-hmm. It looks like I'm still in the red. Dang. I'm at 5,000 kbps.
Okay.
Uh,
Um, yeah, that's under what you. I mean, you could go up to 6, but you
I
would.
think if
We can look at
you,
that.
I think you should try stop streaming to Discord. That'll help.
okay.
We can look at it if you want to look.
There's a 15-second delay because I use Restream.
We can see what it's doing. Does it do that very often, or is that just like only tonight?
What? No, it's only tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then it may not be worth looking at, but there's if you want to check it later in OBS, you can go to the top and click help. And then let's see. Is it wait, is it under help? Or is it tools? Help. Log file. You'd go click help and then log file and then upload current log file.
Okay.
And there will be a thing that you get that's a log file that it'll say like take that and then you can copy it and it goes into there's a website that's like an analyzer and it'll analyze what was the problem with your OBS and it'll give you some stuff to fix things.
Oh, that's
that are
really
like,
cool.
Like Windows problems, or sometimes it'll say like this specific thing, like if you have the Xbox game bar on your computer, like that can cause problems. It'll say like, okay, remove these.
Hold up. Wait, how do you do that again?
There's a lot of this was like this is gonna become a bigger thing. There's a lot of things we could do to like fix that problem.
I'm Squidward right now, looking out his window with you guys on OBS.
You can just you click help and then log file. If you're streaming and you have problems, you can click log file and there's a thing that'll say upload current log file and it'll upload whatever your current file is like that was having problems. And then from there, there's a thing it'll say upload to analyzer and you can analyze that log file and it'll give you 3 categories. One is like critical errors, things that definitely you have to fix, things that are like warnings, and then things that are just good to know. But yeah, that's like first step you should do if you're having problems with OBS.
Cool, good to know.
I read and I'm like active in the OBS like support Discord.
Okay.
There's a bunch more things you can do, but that's definitely the first thing to do if you're just having random everything's going red kind of a deal.
Okay, good to know. So let's get back to this, I guess.
Yeah,
for now.
Seems like everything's calm for right now.
Okay.
Yeah, looks good.
So yeah, these are my 2D platformer ones. I don't know. I categorized this here. Probably doesn't belong here. But anyway, Retimed is a very interesting game because every character has a little bubble around them where when any kind of projectile or damaging thing gets close to them, it slows down time for them and all of the projectiles.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I played this one. Oh, shoot. What was the game by the creator, Mojang? It's the same people that made Minecraft. They made another game. Have you guys seen that?
I don't know.
I actually haven't.
It reminds me of this. Mojang made another game, but it was like, let's see.
Oh, I'm in the green now. Sweet.
I'll be real. I'm just like, they only make Minecraft. That's all that's all I know them for.
Cobalt. 2016.
That sounds kind of familiar.
And I bought it. I supported it. I loved it. I played it a lot. We had like a group of people that played it. But yeah, if you look at Cobalt, it has a kind of similar feel to this. There's a bunch of games that have a similar feel to this, though. I think the slowdown time is different,
I
but
like the slowdown time mechanic. There's a character in Rocket Arena that has an ability like that, where she throws something and all projectiles going through it that aren't your own slow down, and yours become faster.
Shovel Knight, is that fit?
I don't know. I just added it there for projectiles. Don't ignore it.
Okay.
This game is one of 2 games. It's supposed to be like a Metroidvania bullet hell platformer. I saw it recommended in a YouTube video once.
Rebby, yeah. I played it, but it was so long ago. That game's so old. I don't remember.
2016.
Yeah.
The ancient times, 2016.
10 years ago, guys.
Dang. Treadnough's a fun little game where you just jump around.
Remember
on walls.
Harambe.
Yeah. Remember Harambe. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I only have 3 hours in it.
Yeah, this is a silly game that's just fun. You jump between the walls.
Red. What are some games you can think of that you might say are dodgeball likes?
I mean, I talked about we briefly talked about it earlier, but Custom Robo.
Custom Robo.
Yeah. After like more recent stuff or other things, I'm not really sure. My
VTuber model isn't moving. I just realized. There we go.
Your stream is lagging again a little.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Do you have a lot of sources open?
Let me take care of something real quick. This might just be the issue.
Unplugs router.
Uninstall System 32. That always works.
I just closed a window with a bunch of tabs. Hopefully that'll fix it.
Okay, yeah, hopefully.
I mentioned earlier Gunfire Reborn. That definitely is should be on the list.
Yeah.
Because
I own it. I just haven't played it yet.
It's so good. And it has co-op. I mean, it's very, very good. It's very fun. I've played a couple times through it. And it has a fox in it. So, W game. You do have to buy it as a DLC character, but...
Have you guys played My Hero Ultra Rumble at all?
My Hero
Academia?
Not.
No, I have not.
So it's a battle royale. It's a squad battle royale where you have 3 characters in a squad.
Oh, it is My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
I have not played
Macadamia
this.
Nut.
Macadamia D.
Oh no, I'm in the red again.
For some reason, that's how I always remember. It's just macadamia.
So yeah, you play as a squad of 3 characters. There's 5 classes: attack, movement, and tank, and technical, which could be other things. And you have upgrades hidden throughout the areas of one of your skill, and sorry, I'm explaining this poorly. The upgrades are based on classes, so you can permanently level up if you collect the upgrade for your classes. You can also give those upgrades to your squad mates if they don't match your class, which incentivizes a diverse squad. But yeah, there's a lot of projectile characters in that game. Yeah, I really am lagging, dang. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, not sure what's going on. You should look at Cobalt. At
least the
Mojang game.
At least the audio seems to be okay, so we're all good there.
Okay, good.
I'm actually trying to think of, from my own experience, what are some games that I've played that I would, I guess, classify as projectile shooters. I've been playing a lot of Quake lately, but that only some I would classify as projectile. It has projectile fighter elements. It's not a projectile fighter itself. To be fair though, Rabbit, you're much more in tune with those kinds of games than I am. I tend to go for more traditional shooting games.
Hmm.
Oh, I
Yeah.
recently played. Have you played Savant?
I don't
Savant
know that
Ascent?
game.
It's from it's the
How do you spell it?
Savant.
Oh.
Okay,
But
I thought
it's
it would be
the
spelt
it's the
weirdly.
musician. No, it's the musician Savant. He's a musician. He's one of my favorite music artists, but he like hired somebody to make, or he got hired, I can't remember, but basically they worked together to make a video game. And it's his music, but as a game.
Hmm.
And it's got kind of that, yeah, we're getting a little bit of like.
Oh, have you guys played Risk of Rain 2?
Yeah.
I was
I
just
have
looking
not.
at. I was just looking at. I have both the OG Risk of Rain and Risk of Rain 2 in my Steam library.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
games are pretty fun, and they have a colorful cast of characters with different kinds of projectiles.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the bow because it makes it too easy to aim, and it just isn't my style. But yeah, I like a bunch of the characters in there.
This is a cheap game, by the way. Like it's on sale.
Yeah, it's
50%
for
off right now.
$1.
It's $1, but it definitely has that kind of.
You don't have
it's a
$5?
It's a quick playthrough of the game. But like you keep upgrading your character and getting like more and more crazy projectiles. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I played through it once.
Have you guys played Cave Story?
Yeah.
I've dabbled, but I have not played it.
Does
Like,
that count?
properly.
Well,
Huh.
it has cool mechanics in it. I like the upgrading weapons.
Yeah.
We've kind of been talking around 3D games. What about 2D games or 2.5D, that kind of thing?
I'm sure it would be.
Oh, there was one that I
Cave
really
Story
enjoyed
is-
called Gravity.
Well, Savant is 2D.
Yep.
And Cave Story kind of is 2D.
Yeah, so it's
And-
2D. And fun fact, you can just play it online. You don't need to support
Which
the
one?
garbage publisher, Cave Story.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So when I collected footage for a bunch of games, this one was pretty fun if it actually loads. Maybe my internet is just bad right now, which would be unfortunate.
It might be an upload issue because you were doing fine for like most of this.
I'm
So
going
this-
through my Steam library right now, and I'm noticing a distinct lack of any.
That is not correct. What the frick is going on here?
I'm noticing a distinct lack of any projectile shooters.
I
Or-
shouldn't say.
Now my compute. Maybe I'm putting too much stress on my GPU now with
I
switching.
think Iron Lung is a projectile
No.
fighter.
I find
Yeah.
your lack of projectiles disturbing.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we can get it there.
Rabbit and
One-
Steel is my next big one. That's gonna be. I'm very excited to play more of that. It's been in my wish list for years, right? Like the last 2 years, and I finally got it. So
Yeah, I want to play it with people.
yeah, it'd probably be more fun with other people.
Okay. So yeah, this was a fun game that I discovered that I just put in the chat.
Rabbity.
It's a 2D game where your robots grabbing onto stuff and throwing them at each other.
Nice.
I have RoboQuest, which I've seen
Yeah,
gameplay of, and it looks
I
like
bought
a,
that. That would be fun to play.
It looks like a great like dodgeball like game that we've been talking about, but I have not actually played it, so I cannot confirm. But
Cuphead.
from what I've seen, it looks like it. Would you describe Cuphead as a projectile fighter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Hmm.
You can dodge the stuff.
I guess so. Huh.
Well,
I
here's
always
the
kind of
thing.
saw it more of like a Mega Man X type thing, which I guess that brings Mega Man X into question.
Here's the thing.
In Mega Man X, can you aim your shots though?
You can, depending on the weapons you use.
I have a
your
question.
Standard shot, no. Yeah, what's up?
Is it still considered a projectile fighter if you can dodge the projectiles, you can aim and stuff, but your enemies are like kind of just not on the same level as you are?
Well,
like you don't. They might have to worry about leading their shots.
Well, Rabbit was counting Hogwarts Legacy, and I feel like that's
they can dodge.
True of Hogwarts. They can, but like
I'm sorry, I'm still not convinced on
I'm not either,
Legacy.
but if we're counting it,
because I see that in the same neighborhood as Batman Arkham, just with extra steps. Because some enemies in that game can have range.
It's mostly fist, right?
It's mostly melee combat, but there are parts where enemies will have access to guns and they'll shoot at you, and there will be indicators to dodge, and so you do, and that's pretty much as far as it goes. That's without having played Hogwarts Legacy. That's what I see when I see Hogwarts Legacy gameplay.
Yeah. Bring it up. It's just like kind of line, because I feel like they should be able to dodge it as if you can dodge it.
Like I feel like if you're the only one having to deal with projectiles, does it count as a projectile fighter when that same I guess that same sort of thought process is not present on the enemy team? Because we talked about it before, but I wouldn't consider Doom or Quake, I wouldn't consider those projectile fighters despite having to dodge projectiles in those games, because the enemy does not have to do that at all. It's not really a thing for them at all.
The new Doom Dark Ages might have some mechanics with the parry system.
Well,
there's a game called High Fructose that would fit, but I know the developer. He sent me a statue of it for getting the high score. But it has a fox in it, so I mean, pretty good game. But I think it actually does fit.
Oh yeah, I saw this at Reach.
Yeah. The developer had a tournament type thing. Whoever would get the highest score in
Here's a question worth asking. Sorry about this whole diatribe I'm going on. We can move on if y'all want to, but I guess the question is worth asking. If the player has to account for projectiles, but the enemies don't, is that still a projectile fighter?
Well, this is part of the reason why I'm disappointed when there's no delay between you shooting and hitting.
Okay, yeah, that would be the thing. That would be like the case for Doom and most of Quake, is that you're pretty much shooting a laser beam. There's no projectile there. It's just a laser.
Essentially hit scan.
Hit scan, that's the word I was looking for. And now we can get into the nitty gritty, is like, let's say there is a projectile. How much time between hitting does there need to be? Like, how slow does it need to go to become a projectile fighter?
Yeah, that is
it would depend on the speed
question
of the person moving too, right? Like if you move really fast, then the projectile's fast.
I guess to sort of like fast forward through that whole conversation, because that is a whole can of worms. We'll just say it depends.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Like Terraria? Because like there is projectiles and you can see it, and
I haven't played Terraria. I don't know much about it.
Oh man.
Without having played
Terraria,
3D Minecraft, I would consider it more of a crafter. Like it has those elements, but
Terraria is not a crafter. Take it back.
I'm sorry. Well, I mean, to be fair, I have played Terraria, but not much. So
Terraria is as much of a crafter as like I don't even know. And something else
As
that
much
isn't
as The Last
similar.
of Us is a crafter.
Yeah, as much as The Last of
Yeah.
Us is a sneaking game, and that's the whole point. Like
Sneaking.
Terraria has crafting, but like it is primarily it's about the fighting. It's about I mean, there's like, yeah, that's the whole. There's lots of bosses that are like very difficult. I played that game. They have a mod that makes the game like 4 times longer than the actual game and adds just an insane amount more weapons. You like combine weapons together to make more insane weapons, and then they added just 4 times the bosses and a whole new soundtrack and everything, which is amazing. It's called Calamity Mod. But yeah, I think Terraria would actually fit in this because there's a lot of bosses where it's kind of a little bullet helly, but you have to like, I don't know, you're like trying to dodge things at the same time. If Risk of Rain is, then yeah, I mean, Terraria is
Well,
we were talking about 2D version.
I
That's
want
like a
to bring
2D
up
version.
something. There's enemies in what I consider projectile fighters that they fire faster projectiles, but like minigun-esque weapons that go super fast. To avoid them, you just have to strafe while they
yeah.
and jump over where their shots are coming from.
Yeah.
That I think qualifies because that's kind of strikes me as something similar to suppression or crowd control.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see here. I still haven't found like any projectile fighters in my library, by the way.
Hmm.
I'm still
I've-
going.
Fury.
I don't know.
That's in your library.
Oh yeah, Fee is in there.
We'll never be able to say it correctly now. There's no correct. It doesn't exist.
Let's see.
I don't know. There's too many games. I
Too many games. Too many games.
too many games. I could look.
Have any of y'all
through.
played Sprawl?
Brawl.
Let me check.
Brawl?
No, I guess not.
Sprawl.
I don't think I've heard of
It's
it. Nah.
Sounds familiar.
it's a low poly movement shooter where you can slide, run on walls, and go in slow motion and all kinds of stuff. And
Sounds
of
fun.
course, they've made the projectiles not slow, but slow enough to where doing that sort of thing will allow you to not get hit.
Yeah, like you can strafe away from them.
Yeah, and it's one of those games where you do not get any upgrades. The gun, when you pick it up, it's going to be that way for the rest of the game. There are no health upgrades, ammo upgrades, or damage upgrades at all. You just get better at the game. That's how you go through it. Similar to Quaker Doom, that sort of thing.
Yeah, as I say, it looks like you
The-
shoot the ground and like, yeah, go up.
And because there are no ammo upgrades, you
Well, New
have to
Doom
get
does
ammo
upgrade
from the-
weapons.
Well, yeah, but we're going by a classic Doom. Because there are no ammo upgrades, you eventually run out of ammo, and you get more ammo by hitting enemies in their weak spots or overkilling them, which is just like a special way of like blowing them up or whatever. Or you hit them in their weak spots, which are highlighted when you go into slow motion, which is also a resource that you can only get from killing enemies, and so it like incentivizes a way to get into combat, but also not to just run away because you're just eventually going to die anyway if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting way of, I guess, what we've been talking about today is a game with a high emphasis on movement positioning in accordance to projectiles or in relevance to that. Because the way that these arenas that you find yourself in this game, the way they're all constructed is they build them in a way that allows you to sort of, just let yourself roam free and plan a route that you can like, oh, I can flank this guy if I jump on this wall over here, jump on the roof, and then jump forward, look behind me, and shoot them in slow motion, like that sort of thing. You plan out this route on the fly because the level design allows for it. The game incentivizes it, but it also they give you a sword. The sword, once the enemies are at low health, they will be stunned. They'll be highlighted yellow, and you can go to them, use the sword on them, get health, ammo, that sort of thing, like Doom 2016. It's really quick, and it needs to be quick because if they put you in an animation, you're just gonna freaking die because enemies are usually next to other enemies. But yeah, I guess that's the best game I have here in my library that really emphasizes the kind of gameplay we've been discussing, and I think it does it in a very effective way. The levels get like stupidly hard towards the end of the game, like to the point where I was physically fatigued in real life after I'd beaten the game. But I think that's the best example I'm going to find in my entire library.
It's kind of like Ultra Kill. I feel like it's got kind of that.
Also,
Yeah.
the soundtrack is baller, dog. You gotta hear this thing for real. Anyways, go on.
Have you played? Have you or looked at Witchfire?
I
Witchfire.
have never heard of that. Let me look that up right now.
Because I feel like you'd maybe like that one then. Because Witchfire is kind of similar, but like with a kind of a magic aesthetic, and you're dodging. You have a slide back and forth. It's guns, and I liked it because it was similar to Remnant,
Mm.
but I think it has kind of more of a
Okay.
feel like of this. But you have to like go and upgrade your whole character. You've got, I don't know, a couple like 100 levels you have to get through of upgrades, and you unlock different weapons, and I don't know. But yeah, it's got a very that things are
Yeah.
being shot at you, and it doesn't, you can dodge everything. You can go through without getting hit ever from all the projectiles, but you have to like get really good at sliding back and forth.
Interesting. It's on my wish list. I
My
wish
wish
more
list.
Wish
games
list.
had magic. Like I wish they would make
Mhm.
more magic shooters.
Yeah, this is definitely that,
Okay.
because they're at the beginning you use the guns the most, and then by the end, like you pretty much have to get really familiar with the magic.
I'm watching the gameplay right now, and I see what you mean. It's got like a dash sort of thing, and
Yeah.
focused on movement and positioning. Oh, and I see they've got like basically a character select or a class select.
Yeah, you like build your character as you go, so it's not too important, but yeah, I don't know. Just reminded me of that, I guess, which I guess that fits sort of this category, maybe. I don't know anymore.
They're making a prequel to Sprawl,
Get really
which
good at
surprised the
sliding
heck
back.
out of me because I never thought I would ever see anything else related to that game. And it's
Yeah, the magic here is really
It-
cool.
it's advertising itself as like inspired by shooters in the 2000s, like BioShock, Fear, Half-Life 2, those types of games. I know it's gonna have like sliding, but I don't know how much more emphasis there's gonna be on movement, like in the second game. Although they're saying that there's gonna be like either 40 or over 40 weapons in that game, and I think the reason for that is because from what I've seen, it doesn't look like there is a weapon that you carry permanently. You have to find weapons like Mirror's Edge, and once they are done, you physically throw them as a weapon.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you find
seeing
another gun.
throwing actions in this and telekinesis.
You have like
Mhm.
telekinesis, like a gravity gun type of deal thing. It looks really, really interesting. So more projectile fighter-ness,
Yep.
dodgeball-esque gameplay in those games.
So in our chat, I kind of shared the script that I've been working on and Gruff's been helping me with. But I don't know how much more I really have, which is a good time because we're getting close to Jate's end time.
Yeah, I have to leave.
No problem. Well, I
I'm
guess
just going through because I'm like scrolling, so I just gotta quick. I feel like you mentioned a game that was maybe this, but I don't feel like this is the one that I saw. Did you say Far Far West?
Yeah.
Or did you say a different one?
Far West.
Okay. Okay. Because yeah, I have that one, but I haven't played it yet. And it's
I
in my
played the demo and the
library.
playtest.
That's what it is. I have the demo. Yeah. Okay. That must have been from a Next Fest game.
I guess to sort of peter off towards the end of the stream, we can re-ask the questions like, what do you think a projectile fighter is?
Drugs.
True.
Drugs.
Drugs.
I guess what's it called? To sort of crystallize all our points of view, because since we've been talking about this all together for several hours now, I think we're all gonna have the same answer, which is a game that utilizes projectiles as the main thrust of the gameplay, if that makes
Yeah.
any sense. Like I feel like that's a very important distinction between something like shooters, because Titanfall, like there's Titanfall 2 there in the relevant games. What is that? What is it like?
Oh.
I'm blanking on the word. Related. Because Titanfall 2 has sort of like a same moveset as Sprawl. Sprawl is like Titanfall 2 and Fear had a baby, and it's amazing. But I wouldn't call Titanfall 2 a projectile fighter or dodgeball like game, because the projectiles are just way too fast to do that. You can't
Yeah.
there is no gameplay surrounding the projectiles. It's gameplay surrounding movement and cover, not the projectiles themselves. I think that's the main distinction between shooters and projectile fighters, dodgeball games.
Okay. Yeah.
I could just go through my list and grab a bunch of these. But I mean, yeah, Godbreakers was great.
Let's see here.
But the main one that actually I forgot about, but that I feel like Rabbit you'd really like since you like Magic, if you haven't already played Shape of Dreams.
That sounds familiar.
Shape of Dreams is very top down, but it's all very.
It's on my
very
wish
dodgy.
list.
Yeah.
Hey Jade,
makes sense.
what is your username on Twitch? Because I just tried looking up yours and it didn't pull up
JateLive.
anything.
It should just be.
JateLive. Huh, that was weird. I literally put it in the URL and it didn't do it, but it did it now, so.
I don't
Cool.
really exist, actually.
Wow. Are you like my conscience?
Imagination.
That's right. I have no conscience.
Oh yeah, you got a bunch of interesting looking characters in Shape of Dreams.
Yeah, Shape of Dreams is really good. I like that one a lot. That one's really fun, and a lot of, again, like having to dodge things, and I mean it's a roguelite, but it's like, yeah, it's got quite a lot to it.
This is just to satisfy my own curiosity and has nothing to do with what we've talked about. But
Nice.
Red, do you think you would ever play Titanfall 2?
Yes, I have the game. I've been meaning to play through it at some point.
I would love to watch you play that game.
It would most likely be a thing where I would like be in a Discord call streaming it. I would not like actually stream it for my own personal reasons.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
But man, I it's one of those games where like you hear someone play it and you're like happy for them. You're like, oh, you've been blessed with this experience.
Yeah, games you can only experience once type of deal for sure. Yeah, Titanfall 2's story is short and sweet. Like it's one sitting, you can play through the whole thing, but it's really good.
It
I
takes
do like the
advantage
story.
of being a video game for sure.
Yeah.
Unlike Mixtape.
Mixtape. Oh yeah. That was a terrible game, awful game.
I can't speak on Mixtape. All I know is that IGN gave it a 10 and everyone freaked out. And I don't know if it's a good freak out or a bad freak out.
I gave it. Listen, gamers are being stupid about it. However, I gave it a fair shot. It's a bad game. Oh my god.
I also tried Godbreakers and I found that pretty fun.
Godbreakers is fun.
It's not a projectile fighter, but it's fun.
Some of the fights, I would say are because like some of the fights,
Kind of. You
yeah, it's kind of in the same way that like bullet hells are kind of.
So there's this phenomenon I think started with MMOs where you have red lines covering an area, and as soon as the area is covered or something, the attack goes through. It's hard to describe.
No,
Like,
I think I know what you mean. When they're
don't stand in my ley lines.
Telegraph an AOE attack.
Yeah. It's a cheap way to telegraph an attack.
Well,
Yeah,
I would call the red lines of where the enemy's projectile is going to go in that path as being kind of cheap too.
I would say that it's
Yeah.
an expeditious way of doing that, but you are losing something by doing that.
Yeah.
And it's one way of many to go about telegraphing attacks.
Yeah.
Beat Saber is a projectile fighter game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? I classify that. Yeah.
I am positioning my hand to slice the projectile that's coming towards me. Everything is a projectile fighter, confirmed. It's just the new RPG.
Yeah.
I used to think that my life was a tragedy, but now I see it's a projectile fighter.
Projectile fighter.
Kingdom Hearts is a projectile fighter.
Exactly, bro. I gotta get back on Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, you do.
It fell off so hard. Oh my
Everything
god.
is Noxus confirmed. At the end of the day.
See, I want games like Elden Ring and Kingdom Hearts. I would love it if they had reticles to aim your power with, your magic or whatever it is.
I mean, certain things that you do in Kingdom Hearts 3, you literally have a one of the weapons.
I have one of the weapons that's a gun when I played.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Elden Ring, I enjoyed playing as a mage. I just wish I had a reticle.
I did some experimenting on my portal gun. Now it's a real gun.
I'm playing through Elden Ring for the first time now, but my first playthrough, I decided just because I'm a masochist, I was going to do it randomized. So my first playthrough, I have no clue what the enemies are supposed to be. So just every enemy is random, every weapon is random, every boss is random, and I've now beat the main game, and I'm like halfway through the DLC. So I've seen almost every boss now. But yeah, there were some bosses where I was like, Chet, am I cooked? Like, am I not supposed to be able to beat this boss? Like, this is impossible, question mark? And they're like, yeah, no, that's a DLC boss, and you're level 2. So nah, like you're not getting across that bridge, bro. Like, sorry, you're not going to Caleb. Like, that's just not happening, you know?
I feel like you can liken that experience to someone going to see the Mona Lisa in the Louvre for the first time, but instead of just looking at it, they shred it and make it into soup and slurp it through one of those Rice Krispie straws because it's randomized and experienced in a completely new way. But why?
It's pretty great. I gotta say, it's actually been a very like fun experience because I've been doing
actually pretty good once you get used to it.
No, it's been pretty fun. Yeah, I've been doing it with a friend who's like played before. So it's fun with his experience because otherwise he would just know everything. But instead, he's like trying to not tell me that things are happening. So then we get into a fight and he just goes, I'm like, is it gonna be bad? Are we gonna die? Go poke him. And you know, he just like evolves and just devours me. And he's like, yeah, it's bad. It's not good.
The next time I play Elden Ring, I haven't beaten it, but I had to start over because I was playing it and a friend of mine was like, "Hey man, let me join your world." I'm like, "Okay." And we steamrolled through the castle and I was like, "I don't know, man. I feel like I didn't earn this."
Yeah.
So I started over. I always start over with I forget what it's called in that game, but I start over
Naked.
deprived.
Wretch.
Yeah, depraved.
Wretch, yeah, because it feels like the most. If you're gonna experience the game for the first time, Wretch feels like the best thing to do it with because it feels like you're a part of the world rather than a character entering that world from like a D&D character sheet. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. Well, Wretched is the most like it's the best one to pick if you're trying to actually
Like
if you're
min-max?
going for a build. Yeah, like min-max. It's technically like the most min-maxed character because you can just say, well, I'm not gonna go for intellect or like, oh nope, I'm not gonna go for
That's
faith.
true. I don't know like specific builds I can do like beyond the basic skills. Like I don't know what armor to look for or anything like that. But it is true insofar as that like I know I'm not gonna be a mage. I'm
Mhm.
gonna be uh human great sword time to game type of gamer.
Yeah, that's how I started. I did my first playthrough because I'm like, well, now I'm like over 100 hours in or something to this playthrough. But I started doing like strength build specific for just a great sword. Like I found a random weapon because everything's randomized. I was like, all right, I guess I'm building for being able to wield this weapon I can't wield, and that was fun for a while. Now there's a way later on in the game to like respec basically.
Mhm.
So you can take all of your levels and just put them back into something instead. So I did that and to like and just really really fast build, and it's like dodge, and you got to make sure you're just dodging because you got to get real. But yeah, it's been really fun. I actually really the more that I've been playing it, I
I
like
guess
it a
my
lot more.
VTuber model.
Where you like it a lot and for some reason you put it down and don't play it for 30 years, but you really
Well, that's most games. I feel like for me, it's like most games nowadays.
thoughts on Elden Ring.
I know I've been pretty quiet. I have not played. I have barely even played through Dark Souls games or Bloodborne or anything like that.
I keep picking on him. I feel bad.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I played through like half of Dark Souls 2 like 10 years ago.
Oh, that's okay.
I
You
have a
don't need to
friend
do that.
I do have a friend that wants me to play through Dark Souls 1 at some point, and recently there was a bundle
the-
for some games.
What the
and
frick?
while it's
My
not-
internet is back. No, wait, I'm at 6,000 now. It's working better now. Weird.
Yay!
Oh,
W.
it's working now. That's good.
Yay! We did it.
Yeah. Well, it's not Dark Souls. It is a Souls. It is a Souls like. I just got another Crab's Trash or another Crab's Treasure.
Treasure.
Yes.
Oh, have you
I do
guys
wanna try
played
that at
Crab's
some point.
Champions?
No, I don't know what that is.
Have you guys played Everything is Crab?
No, I don't know what that is. Is
Oh
it crab?
gosh, those are all really good, but Everything is Crab is the new one.
So Crab Champion is a semi-popular roguelike that has
to go, but here's
PvP
another
modes.
I'm just clicking through my list now.
I saw that and I was like, that doesn't look like a crab.
That's a
Crab Champion.
yeah, Crab Champions is fun. I guess that. Well, does that? Yeah, that fits. I guess that fits.
What the
I
heck?
played through that all the way. Crab Champion.
New ability, Airstrike, Katana.
Dun 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 dun. Didn't that come out at like on April Fool's Day or something?
Yes,
looks
April
hilarious.
1st.
Yeah, I remember. That was a good game. I like that one. You gotta play Gunfire because you'll love it if you like dodging.
I gotta get through Honorism. Once a week, at least I play Honorism, but it's so long, it's crazy. In so many
Wait, you
different
still
areas.
haven't beaten that game?
No, I haven't.
Holy crap, dude! Like, guys, for those of you who don't know, Rabid pretty much streams Onirism. Like, is it Onirism or Onirism?
I call it Honorism.
So he streams Onirism like multiple times a week.
One time a week now, but yeah.
Okay, but like the fact that he's been doing that for how long?
Forever.
Bro. I love how in this crab game, like the crabs explode into realistic blood. That's hilarious.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. I think we
Fun
should get ready
game,
to
bro.
end off since.
So Jake, do you want to start up? I can read into you then.
Gotta go. Yeah. Yeah. It's fine. Here, one sec. Let me. Don't
Good
worry
to
about
meet
it.
you, bro.
Yeah, a lot of
Everything is
scuff in
bad.
this stream, but we had good discussion, and the audio will stay. Fortunately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
This is the
Good
new
to meet you,
crab.
Red Flash Drive.
Bro, I've known you for like at least like 3 or 4 years at this point.
Yeah, that's why it's so good to meet you. We just keep on meeting each other.
Good to meet you. Yeah.
But yes, this went along swimmingly, famously even.
This is good.
Something that I
have
don't
been
see a lot
informed.
in games is cool shield mechanics.
What would be a
depends on the
cool shield
game.
mechanic?
Well, projectile
shields.
games that have abilities to destroy other projectiles, slow down projectiles, or just block them.
Most games nowadays have a parry.
Parry projectiles.
I heard the
Parry the
dev
platypus.
for Ultra Kill going on a rant about every game has a parry. Every game needs a parry. Oh, people have been asking me, when are you going to put a parry in Ultra Kill? I'm not putting a parry in the game. He was getting heated. He's like, parries are boring. You're boring. How about instead of parrying, you learn to fight?
Dodge.
How does he really feel?
Dodge.
Dodge! Dodge, moron! Dodge! I haven't played Ultra Kill. I want to wait till it's finished.
It's not
But I've
finished.
heard people. No, it's not. I've heard people say that I should just play it anyway.
I can't believe it's
Yeah.
not finished.
I can't believe it's not
I
butter.
can. I can believe it.
It's $17 right
Believe it.
now. Let's see. It's still in early access.
I think it's butter if they take their time.
But it's funny because Honorism should have stayed in early access.
Silence.
It kind of should have, yeah. Feels like a little bit like too little butter spread upon too much bread.
I'm sorry. So many people will not get that joke. But
Well, I guess you got to butter them up first.
Okay. The margin for this joke. All right, I gotta go.
Bye, Jay.
Bye.
Bye. I miss him. Well, I guess I wish we would have had this before he left, but I guess we can have an outro where we talk about who we are, where people can find us, and what we're doing. We kind of had that at the beginning.
I'll rate into Jade so people know where to find him.
Right.
Okay.
I guess I'll go first. My name is Gruff Donar. I'm a VTuber from YouTube. You could find me Gruff, Gruff, Donar, Donaar, Gruff Donar on YouTube. I tend to play shooter games, but really I just love discussing video games, mechanics, and story. I love story. Oh my god, I could talk about story for hours upon hours, and I do. You can find me at my channel. We talked about Mixtape recently. It was a god-awful story with terrible characters, except for one, Slater Forever. I love Slater. I would die for Slater. Not really, but he was a good guy. Anyways.
Okay, I'm linking your channel
Red.
right here.
Oh, thank you very much. Red, who are you?
I am Red Flash Drive. Y'all could find me on twitch.tv/Red Flash Drive. I also got a Blue Sky, just same. It's red flash drive. I'll be live sometime on Monday. Don't know exactly what time I need to talk to somebody, but I'll be going through what's it called? Super Metroid. I'll be playing through I assume the second half of Super Metroid. So yeah, this is going on with me.
Everything is crab. Evolution roguelike.
Well, excellent. Well, I think I'm going to hop up. I've been informed that Forza Horizon 6 is now out. I'm debating whether or not to get it.
So it technically is out, but you gotta get like the super duper deluxe version for it.
Oh, forget that then. I'm not getting it.
Yeah, the game officially drops on the 19th.
I can't wait to play Forza Japan. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. Maybe get some dinner. Allegedly.
Yeah, after I raid, I'm probably gonna get Red Robins.
Yeah, I need to dip out and find food myself.
I'll stick here for the raid.
Okay, let's raid. See
Goodbye,
you later.
everyone.
It was really fun.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It takes a few seconds to get through the raid.
All right. Let's...
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
I'm so confused.
Okay, and we're raided.